diners worn down by economic woes. McDonald's will now discount 8 popular combo meals by 15%. McDonald's is cutting prices in the US as consumers rein in spending. That was according to the Wall Street Journal on Wednesday. The change. It reportedly sees the company offer financial support to franchisees if they agree to drop prices.
What if I told you the chain that built its empire on being the cheapest bite in town is now edging into sit-down restaurant prices? A Big Mac meal topping $15 in some cities means McDonald's isn't just expensive. It's priced itself out of its own market. You came here for value. Now you're standing in line wondering if you're better off at Chipotle or even your own kitchen. So how did the world's budget burger become one of the most overpriced meals you can buy on the go? Let's break it down.
The familiar red cartons of fries at McDonald's. All sizes of fries now come in white bags instead, similar to McDonald's management, which tells us a change on Oahu and Maui to comply with food packaging rules passed by the counties, and also anything that uses PFAS, forever chemicals. You might have more French fries on the bottom of the bag with those.
That's where all the good ones are.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. Why is a place once famous for dollar menus now charging what feels like steakhouse prices for a burger, fries, and soda? The entire brand was built on the idea of feeding a family for less than the cost of cooking at home. It was supposed to be quick, easy, and cheap. You didn't go there looking for fine dining. You went because it filled you up without emptying your wallet. That was the bargain they promised. But when a simple lunch combo now wipes out half of a $20 bill, the whole promise starts to look like a joke.
I've seen about McDonald's French fries. People claiming to be former McDonald's employees said on Reddit that they were taught a secret trick, so it would take fewer fries to make it look full. The anonymous Reddit user said that most customers didn't notice. So is it true? Well, there are no secret tricks. We have strict operational procedures in place to ensure that fry portions are not underfilled.
Let's start with what made the place a cultural fixture. For decades, the appeal wasn't flavor or nutrition. It was convenience wrapped in affordability. You'd pull into the lot, grab a sack of hot food, and be on your way before a home oven even preheated. Parents counted on it as a low-cost fix for busy nights. College kids stretched their budgets with it. Workers grabbed it on a lunch break knowing it wouldn't strain their checks. Cheap, filling everywhere. That was the model. Now let's look at the numbers that gut that narrative. Over the past decade,
like your soon-to-be ex coming back from Coachella, McDonald's fries may be hiding something. Used to cook it in beef tallow.
Correct.
That was the big old controversy a couple years ago.
Right.
And some people are saying, wait a minute, does this mean that they aren't vegan or vegetarian? TikTok creator Jordan the Stallion with the Intel McDonald's confirmed it on their website. Something called beef flavoring is added to the fry oil.
the cost of fries has ballooned. You've probably noticed the small carton that once felt like a throwaway side dish now costs what an entire meal used to. Meanwhile, wages have barely inched forward. You see the problem. The fries alone leapfrogged by more than 100% while paychecks dithered in the same short steps. Inflation's real, yes, but the spread between worker pay and fast food cost is staggering.
Vice President says the secret to the upgraded fry is in the batter they use. He says the fry will look similar to the one they have now.
Giving its fries a big makeover.
The fast food chain says the new fry will retain more heat and keep its crispiness longer. Deep fried, but there's a batter. Wendy's has been researching the upgrade for the past 4 years, trying about 20 different designs before landing on this one.
Set that against the star of the show, the Big Mac meal. Once pushed as a value meal, it now rings up near that infamous $15 mark in more and more spots. Think about what that means if you're feeding kids. A family of 4 pays nearly $60 for what older generations called a cheap burger night. That's not splurging at a steakhouse, that's just trying to buy dinner at a counter famous for paper hats and ketchup packets. The so-called budget option now weighs like a mid-range restaurant bill. Here's the kicker. Most households' checks haven't expanded to cover this shift. Pay rates lag decades behind the climb in food costs. So the crowd that once leaned on fast food as a lifeline is being priced out of the very system designed for them. You're left watching your dollars drain faster than your soda cup empties.
What is in the beef flavoring, we don't really know. Natural beef flavor is often made using the amino acids in beef.
That's very complicated.
Yeah,
Isn't it? I know. By the way, Bill Nye the Science Guy here for you with your amino acid beef. The fries aren't technically vegan. It is a mystery if they actually contain beef.
Oh my goodness.
Beef flavoring or not, nobody should be out here trying to make a case.
McDonald's isn't stretching anyone's paycheck anymore. It's squeezing it. And then you start comparing. Say you wander over to Chipotle. For about the same price, you walk out with a burrito stuffed with fresh rice, beans, vegetables, meat, and toppings that actually resemble ingredients from your kitchen. Or pick up a grocery store ready meal, rotisserie chicken with sides, that can stretch to 2 servings for under the cost of 1 Big Mac combo. Cook at home and the math gets sharper still. A pound of ground beef, a pack of buns, and frozen fries give you multiple servings for less than the cost of 2 fast food trays. The numbers make one thing plain. Fast food is no longer fast savings. It's fast markup. And that would sting enough if the quality matched the higher price. The truth is, you're paying more for less. Patties feel thinner than they used to. Portions shrink without warning. Even the fries, which once defined the golden standard, don't hit like they did. That signature flavor came from being fried in beef tallow. Years back, they swapped that out for cheaper oils dressed up with artificial flavoring. The taste lost its punch while the price tag grew heavier. Less satisfaction, higher charge. That's not value, that's a trick. The math is impossible to ignore. Prices creep up, paychecks stand still, and the food you're getting is stripped down from what it used to be. It's the definition of paying restaurant prices for downgraded fast food.
The Journal says it will also offer $5 breakfasts and $8 Big Mac and McNugget meal deals later this year from its existing affordable meal bundles. Earlier this month, they helped it beat Wall Street estimates for second quarter sales.
The illusion of a bargain is broken. If this gave you something to chew on, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who still thinks McDonald's is a bargain. The truth is, McDonald's spent years selling itself as the fastest and cheapest bite in town. That deal's gone. Now it's slower, pricier, and not even keeping up with the competition. The golden arches don't shine when the drive-thru costs as much as a sit-down meal and takes just as long. What once stretched a tight paycheck now strains it. Fries and burgers used to mean savings. Now they drain your cash for less flavor and smaller portions. Fast and cheap has turned into slow and costly. Like and subscribe to help us keep the spotlight on the food industry's best-kept secrets. Your wallet deserves it.